I'm gonna take a breath because, baby, I need to breathe. And if y'all can't see it in my face or hear it in my voice, baby, I done cried like legitly since lunchtime. So since noon, it's about 3. I done cried my freaking eyes out. So I've been trying to watch this movie for like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Probably it seemed like about a month. So maybe it's been about 3 weeks. Nia like, baby, you need coffee? Yes, I always need coffee. But y'all, first of all, I'm a cancer. They say that this is exactly why they call us crybabies, though, y'all. I am not okay after watching this movie. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. A friend of mine, let me tell y'all what a dude said. A dude told me about this movie that the girl deserved it. And now that I done seen this movie, I'm like, what? I don't think I'm gonna chuck it up as this. He didn't watch the movie. There's no way nobody watched this movie and thought that there's no. Okay, wait a minute. Nobody with a moral compass, nobody that cares about anything. Okay. Let me tell y'all how I felt about it, because first of all, I hate watching movies that y'all recommend. As let me say this, and I ain't talking about the people that's watching this video. I'm talking about like my friends and family. This is why I don't watch the TV that they can watch, because I cannot watch it. I don't know. I cannot watch it, but like watching true crime or hearing a true crime story is different. It's giving you all the details, but you're not looking at it. You're not seeing it. Girl. Okay. So, a couple of people told me, a couple of women was like, the girl in the basement and how the mama didn't know. Hi, y'all saw the movie. You see how the mama didn't know. It ain't even a regular basement. This man got a whole. Come on. See, this is what I be talking about. Y'all don't even set people up enough to watch a movie to be prepared. If I knew all this shit was going on in the movie, I would not have watched this. I cannot not cry. If I sit here and think about it, I ain't even got to think about it. I'm about to cry right goddamn now. Because what the entire hell? Let's start from the beginning. First of all, the girl wasn't even doing too much. The girl was 17 years old. This man, her daddy. Girl, is this even legal? Girl, I don't even want to put the spirit that I got from this in the air for nobody else to get the same. It's fucked up. That was the most fucked it up movie I done seen since the one with Oprah and the girl was coming from the dead and walked over that Beloved. This was more fucked up than Beloved. This was more fucked up than the girls. Girl, I ain't seen nothing this fucked up. This was fucked up. Ooh. And then he kept saying words like, there's action to your consequences. What is you talking about? You is somebody daddy that's screwing her in the basement and making kids, killing babies. Oh my God. If you got any triggers, do not. First of all, who made it a thing to tell other people to watch this movie? What the fuck? fucking title. Do not watch this movie. This is not a movie recommendation. Hello. Movies are recommended for entertainment purposes only. This man raped his daughter 5 minutes after he got her in the basement away from her mama and her sister. He kept her in the basement for 20 years and had kids by his daughter. Beat one of the babies out of her because he was upset while she's pregnant with his kids that she didn't even want in the first place. But she's in the basement. She ain't got no choice. She's sitting there giving birth to children alone in a basement from her daddy. These I watched it and I'm like, what? The man raped her, beat her. She had kids by him. She left, he put her, it's not an ordinary basement. He has her in like a bomb shelter. So when people say he kept a girl in the basement, and how the hell her mama didn't know that she was right in the basement? It makes you think it's just a regular little Lifetime movie. Hell no! This movie right here, this shit should have all types of warning. If you're an empath, do not watch this. This will girl. This will have you not liking your father. Okay? Warning. If you have a narcissistic man, this will make you see how you can leave him. Oh. I don't know if people life. I'm trying to see what'll make somebody with a normal, happy life watch this movie and say, oh, I just don't see that. I ain't equating that. I don't understand how somebody who's married, good life, would say, oh, you should watch The Girl in the Basement. That was a great movie. Who? What? Toka! Don't come here with that shit! Cause you the main one. I'm waiting on one of y'all helpers that said, watch it. Toka, I wanna fight. What the entire box is this? Y'all. Okay, let me tell y'all the movie. I'm gonna give you the movie in a nutshell because the movie wasn't even that long. Basically, let me tell y'all who this movie for. I think the man who is that man will enjoy this movie. Who the wrote this? Who the hell let this get released? This is some triggering shit. Like, if you have any type of triggers, this movie is girl, all I did was cry. Okay? All I did was cry. Can you see the tears still in my eyes? All I did was fucking cry. Okay? I cried. Who saw it? Shawana, you saw it. This is why I never recommend stuff to Tina, because y'all stay making her mad. I'm so mad. I get on her nerve, but y'all make her mad. I'm so mad that this movie, I don't want nobody to recommend this. This is what I imagine. I imagine, like, my little sister or my little girl, and somebody saying, go watch The Girl in the Basement. Because y'all know how stuff get trending on social media so everybody see it. Who would want people to watch this? This not... Girl, I cried. Let me tell you when I started crying. Okay, so the girl sitting at the table. The girl sitting at the table with her mom and daddy at dinner with her sister from college. I stopped, and then she was like, she was going to a party. She was getting up from dinner to go to the party. Her dad was like, where you going? She was like, oh, mama ain't tell you a couple of weeks ago. I had asked you guys, could I go to the thing? And mama said yes, blah, blah, boom. She probably been telling you. He was like, no, sit down. She was like, why? Just a why? Why? She's 17. She won't know why. Okay. He could ask who he throw stuff. Make her go to her room. She in her room. She sneaks out. Go hop on a motorcycle with the little boyfriend. Christopher is his name. I remember his name. If I think, I see, it's the Christopher for me. See, I can. See, here we go. I don't need to watch TV like this because it's to be too much. Christopher's a good guy. So she go off with Christopher. When she get back, her daddy waiting on the porch. At this point, this when the daddy like, oh, I'ma lock up. Oh, she ain't gotta worry about no boy, no party, no outside, no nothing. At that moment, when she came back, she was trying to go back and sneak through her bedroom window. He was like, you can use the front door. That was what daddy said. So, but now, at this moment, you can tell everybody in the family, the mom and the sister, you can tell they know that the dad is overly controlling. The dad is a narcissistic ass. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand the wives and the mothers. I really don't. And her mama cried so long. I'm not blaming her, but I'm just saying, you knew, like, even if you didn't know, he would fuck his daughter, okay? Because that's what he did. And made kids. If you didn't know he would do that, you knew how he treated you. And you had kids by him. Why do women... I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat shit because neither did this fucking movie, okay? Why do women stay with these men? Like, I don't understand that. It is a true story, D's. It's true. I don't understand the women. I don't understand her mama. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. And let me say this. If the roles were reversed with the parents, so you see like the mama is more lax and the dad is the one who put the rules down, it's a difference. Like with my kids, they daddy is the relaxed one and I'm the one that put the rules down. But how you don't see when it went beyond regular shit? Like, you got to know. I don't care how many mothers, wives, daughters, aunties, if they said they keep, y'all been saying this too long. Y'all been saying this since 1932. That y'all didn't know that the man was like this. Yes, you did, because you knew he hit you. And if he hit you and you his wife, he don't give a F about your kids. I don't understand why it's still acceptable. Why other people saying, okay, well, it was fine that you stayed. No. No, I don't like that outlook on life. I'm beginning to think that's some real, because let me tell you the difference. That lady, this little girl, because she got put in the basement when she was 17. That little girl, when she had her kids, all that girl did was protect them damn kids from her daddy and them her daddy kids. Why your mama ain't had that in her? And she wasn't even in no basement. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? And this me, if I was the girl that came out the basement, I don't have a level of respect for my mama. Bitch, I was in a basement. He was giving me rations and I protected my kids from him. How can you, a civilized citizen, sit here and not protect us? And he don't even have them. Man, I want to beat the mama up. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's so coddled that women, oh, she was abused, leave her alone. Okay, y'all been doing this shit too long. Now everybody been staying. It's at a point. Now I'm not. It be a couple of years. We gonna get that shit a couple of years. And bruh, we not finna sit here and use scared. Everybody is scared of something. His ass is too. We not finna keep saying because this would not have happened if that woman would have got herself and her two daughters out of this. This man raped this girl and had 3 kids by her. She told this man after the 3rd child that if she take the 3rd, so she asked him to take the son upstairs with him to her mama and daddy. I can't take care of all these children in the basement, bruh. So she told the daddy, can you take him upstairs? He like, what type of mama is you that you want to give your child away? I'm so mad she ain't have shit to cluck him with. I would have hit his ass with that TV. That big box ass TV you brought down here. Her little son, baby. Let me tell you something. See, it's a different. You can just see it in people. Her son, he gonna be a good one. He gonna be a good one. He tried to protect his mama, but the man ain't feeding him enough for him to grow up strong and big. And then they so manipulative. If this man don't tell y'all the true example of a fucked up man and the type of shit they say to you, this man beat his own grandchild son out this girl body. She had a miscarriage with her 12-year-old and 13-year-old helping her. Laid the baby and wrapped the baby up and left it there for the man to come pick it up and bury it wherever he was going to do with it. And he told her, you look a mess. You need to do something with yourself. I know you fucking lying. Her son said, don't talk to her like that. That's what oh my God. Oh, somebody say something. He like 10. You already know he couldn't do nothing with that grown ass man. But he got it in him. That's what I'm saying. He's 10. If the little baby got it in him, like, bruh. So, no years make him a nice dinner and put him. And he also bought 2 of the kids upstairs for the mothers to raise crazy. He only brought 1. He only took 1 upstairs. So, she told him, he was like, you want to give your child away? She was like, well, if you take him upstairs, that'll give me more time with you. That's the only reason he took the boy upstairs. The baby upstairs. The baby like a week. The baby just got here. He's never there for the birth. She just in the corner, crying, in pain, and then a baby pop out. Boop, bop. The miscarriage she had, her daughter, because they in the room with her. I mean, they in the basement. There's only one room. Everything can happen in this one room. So she covering her ears, but the mama just in pain having a miscarriage after the man that kicked her ass for trying to flash for help. She couldn't kill him because with no way out, no one didn't know where they was. So let me say this. I don't give no fucks if he knew where they was or not. But I'm sure you're not talking to me. You're talking to somebody else who said they would have killed her. Nah, they would have came looking for him. They would have eventually saw that was on the track. Just like, I mean, you can, the mom would have been like, he went to the basement. I ain't seen him since. The police would have found that room in there. So they would have got found. Eventually. Definitely would have got found. So he just kept raping her, talking to her dirty, bad, treating her bad. She in the basement with 2 kids. And then one Christmas he brought them a TV with a VCR thing and movies and stuff. The boyfriend, Christopher, is still looking for her. It always be the boys in the movies for me. And that's what be fucking up my real life. Because I be like, Well, if he can't wait for me like Christopher did, I don't want him, okay? Fuck that. Her dad had told Christopher that, like, a week afterwards. She went with a boy named Steve. She got married. She gone. She live in Florida now. She not coming back. That what she told him. But then he came back like 10 years later, and the sister was coming out the door, and he was like, they went to talking. He was like, well, your dad, what? I thought she was with Steve. She was like, who is Steve? So then when she got back home, she told her mama. Daddy lied to the sister boyfriend and told him. And then he was like, she was a runaway. She been wanting to run away since she was 11. The daughter got the keys to the basement and went looking down there. By then, he hadn't came down there. Well, it's just a whole lot of. The mama crying 14 years later. She just sitting in the bed crying. They raising up the son that got to come upstairs. And then the daughter was sickly. Finally, the daughter... baby, wait a minute. The man lost his job. So he going through a whole lot of shit. But he done lost his job. So he lost his job. He come in with the box. The wife said, did you get fired? What happened? He ain't say nothing. He headed down to the basement. So this man went to his car, crunk it up, put a water hose. We don't not sexually. He didn't hurt the other daughter. But the other daughter had told the younger daughter. She was like, you don't want to get on his bad side. Just leave him be. So she knew something. But the daughter told the boyfriend, Christopher, that the man, she had seen him hit her mama before. I mean, we all know it's an abusive relationship. There's no way a man just being... like, once they that controlling, you know it's abusive. Like, he the one that does everything. They controlling and they abusive. Like, so the children knew it was something wrong, but they didn't know what. You know what I'm saying? Like, they 12 and 13. Okay, so when he brought them the TV, the kids realized, oh yeah, we all the way fucked up. We don't got no outside. We ain't been to the fair, the park, the zoo. We don't know shit. The girl like, I ain't never had no friends. What's going on? So now the kids, y'all know teenagers, starting to get attitudes. The boy snapping at the daddy. The girl snapping at the mama. The mama sat them down. The mama told them, y'all know the story about the princess that I've been telling y'all about? Well, the princess that was threw in the cave, I'm the princess. And then they went to asking question, well, who is done? And then she was like, you know the auntie that stayed upstairs where we took the little baby? Because they think the auntie and Dunn live upstairs. But they think that's her auntie and her husband. And they taking care of their brother. No, that's her mama and daddy. When she tell the kids that Dunn is my daddy, they start like, how he your, you know, calculating, how he your daddy and our daddy? And she was like, I used to live upstairs. It was me and my sister. The shit went to getting creepy to the kids. Everybody started crying, me included. Okay, so the little girl crying, she got asthma, so she started having an asthma attack. The little boy started crying because he like, what the fuck? And everybody is crying. I'm crying, they crying, she crying. At this point, we all fucked up. And me and her already knew what the fuck was going on. We still were crying. So the little girl had an asthma attack. Now this is how she get out the basement. She eventually, the little girl gets sick. The little girl about to die. The little girl actually died at the hospital. And then they brought her back with the little poom poom thing. But yeah, so she asked him, she was, oh, wait a minute. So when he lost his job, he stressed out. This man ran a hose from his car pipe to the basement where he got this family of his daughter and his kids. He running the smoke in there to kill them while he's sitting in the garage in the car with the car running. The son, the girl at this point, the son, the grandson that they raising upstairs come upstairs. He like, Grandpa, what you doing? He was like, nothing, just trying to see how many miles per gallon I get out this car. No, sir, you had that hose hooked to the room next downstairs in the basement. You trying to kill a family of 3 down there. That's what you doing. So after the grandson talked to him, he was like, okay, love you, granddad. He was like, I know you'll figure it out. And then gave him a hug. I guess it made him feel some type of way. So he went and took the hose off and then went downstairs to see who was dead and who was still alive. So nobody had died yet, but they was asleep. Girl. So she asked the man to take her to the hospital. Take the daughter. He was like, nah, because you still be trying slick shit to get away. She was like, I'm not going to try no slick shit. I just want her to go to the hospital. She going to die if we don't take her to the hospital. And she was like, Dad. But, you know, she didn't call him Dad in forever. She been calling him Dunn. And when she said Dad, he was like, okay, we're going to take her. He tell her to pick him up. He was like, but the boy stay. And if you do anything, the boy going to die in the basement and started there. So she picks up the daughter. They heads out the basement. They instantly go out to the car. When she see the house, she only see like the kitchen portion of going out the door. You can tell she just like, oh my God, this is like I ain't seen this house in 20 years. This girl been in the basement with she been in a bomb shelter. No windows, no doors, no air, no nothing. They just got air conditioner air. So, and when he get mad, all that shit shut off. He shut off everything. Once he get an attitude about something, he shut off their air, the AC, the heat, whatever. They stuck for however many days. He pissed off till he want to turn it back on. So, she get to the hospital. The girl died, they bring her back. They sitting there. If this girl didn't get help while they was at that hospital, I was going to beat her ass. And I was going to beat her ass like I was going to beat her mama ass when I ever seen her. Because I know damn well you ain't finna leave this hospital and go back to no more basement. Now, that's what I know you ain't gonna do. Because at this point, if I lose my son, at this point, we out here, okay? I got another one upstairs. You remember? Okay, I'm just saying. I ain't saying, but I'm saying. Okay? So, she spilled water on the paper that the daddy was filling out. The hospital worker tried to give the paper to her to fill out for the daughter, and then he took it. If the hospital nurse would have been black, she would have made a face like this, but she did. So she spilled water on it. He have to go get another piece of paper. When he do that, she get her ass up, and she's go to walking real fast up to the nurse that just gave them the paper. And then when her daddy see she done moved, but he far behind her, he like, Sarah. She looked back at him. She looked up at the nurse, and the nurse was standing by a security guard, and she was just like, I need help. And she fainted in the woman's arms. And then the security guard was looking at the man who just said, Sarah. I mean, we all see you chasing her. And then said, Sarah. And then he went behind her. He was like, sir, come here. I'd ask you some questions. Ask you some questions. She need help. And you, all of a sudden, he tried to do that smooth criminal turn around. Oh. Gotta go. Now, you, sir, come here. That's how she got out. When the daughter woke up, she was like, where am I? And her mom was like, you in the hospital. And she was like, where's Dad? And she was like, prison. He ain't never getting out. And then we all cried again. You know what? Actually, I don't even know if they cried, but I was crying. I definitely was crying. So the tears in my eyes were so big that I couldn't see if they had tears in their eyes. But babe. Then the cops, I'm about to cry to them again. The police, they of course went to the house to get the other boy out the basement. Y'all, the son that's at the house that was raised, the grandson, and the mama looking at the son come out. Girl, I'm baby. Looking at that boy come out their basement, y'all, and he like, okay, the children is like, they like 19 and 20, but the little boy look like he like 9 or 10 because they in a basement. They can't grow, and he not feeding them like regular. But the boy that's younger look like a regular 15, 16-year-old boy. So they see the little boy coming out. But at this point, you know, they don't know nothing. They don't know how old they is. They don't know where they come from. All they know is the police said Sarah at the hospital and one of her kids is in this basement. Like, I'm sure they like, what the entire fuck? And he come out on the gurney with his thing on, and he hyperventilating, which I'm sure he's never seen outside. He gonna have a fucking panic attack. They're gonna bring him back to life because he gonna be shocked by the outside air. This movie here was so. Do not watch it. Do not watch this movie. Don't watch The Girl in the Basement. Don't hunt for it. Don't look for it. This is for some type of, you know, I like if a person is like sick in the head mentally, that's for them type of people. I don't know who will find enjoyment in watching this. This ain't that. That's not one. And there are definitely some movies that, you know, pull your little strings, a little incestual. This right here, this right here, this a whole nother, this and the baby, he put the baby on the porch with a note from Sarah. Sarah wrote the note because she wanted her son to be put upstairs. So she was like, "Dear mom, how you doing? I'm in Florida with a boyfriend and we had a baby, but we can't take care of the baby right now. So can you and dad take care of the baby for me? And I'll come when I'm able to take care of the baby. Thanks. Love you guys. Bye." So it was a note pinned to the baby on the porch. That's how they got the baby, the one that was upstairs. You always do movie reviews. You need to put a movie review list in your planner. They cut ish all because this is a lot. They do not cut nothing out. Okay? Nothing. Okay? They don't cut nothing out. They is finna fuck us up. Girl, they is trying to give us, this is mental abuse. Baby, I cried so long. Girl, it took me 45 minutes to stop crying after the movie went off. Okay, so at the end of the movie, I was actually crying because I was happy. It was Christopher for me. Christopher still came back. I'm finna cry damn again. Christopher made me cry because he the happy in it. In the movie. Like, he just the happy in it. And, yeah. That was a mess and a half. You always watched it for me because the preview scared the. Yeah, when you watch it though, let me tell you about the preview. When people tell you The Girl in the Basement, I just legit thought she was kidnapped by somebody who wasn't no kin to her. Then somebody was like, "It's the daddy," and I'm like, "Oh, well, why the daddy kept in the basement?" Then somebody was like, he kept her in the basement and then had kids and kept her in there for a long time. How the mama didn't know when she was right upstairs? Well, because it wasn't a normal basement set. It was just, girl, it was a lot. And the storm part of the thing was hidden behind a bookcase. So you just roll the bookcase out the way and that's how you saw the door that led into the part of the basement where they was. Oh, it was terrible. Oh, it was terrible. Y'all, so she had done found the hole, dug out the hole, and then had a flashlight asking for help. Y'all, why a man? I just hate American citizens. Okay? He knocked on the door and said, "I see lights coming from the bottom, and it looked like somebody asking for help." Sir, if it looked like somebody asking for help, why are you telling the people that's in the house? Clearly they need help. What? I want to fight him too. I want to fight him. He walk his dog. He see her flashlight like SOS. Help me, please. Why you ain't just call the police, sir? Why you ain't ask? Why would you knock on the door of the place that the people need help? You know this looked like a help call. You didn't even say, "Oh, it's a light that's flashing on and off." You said it looked like somebody calling for help. And he was like, "Oh, never mind. Sorry to disturb you." I know you lying. Charlie movie was so. Why people don't follow their first mind? I don't know. Sir, your first mind says somebody need help. Why would you go knock on the door? You know what? I wish that was Ted Bundy's house. You know what? I wish Ted Bundy, that was the victim he was gonna chop up and eat next. And you knocked on the door and now you became victim number 76, sir. I wish he would have brought you in the house to get you next. Because why you knocking on the house that you know it looked like somebody need help in? You ain't even making this shit make no sense. What? 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 There's a whole nother. Like somebody need help. You, sir, need help. Let's start there. Let's start there. Let's start there. I was pissed. I was pissed. I was pissed at all other human beings in this movie that didn't have. I was just pissed. This was a whole piss situation, and I cried. And he went down there and beat her up. That's when he beat that baby out of her. Ooh, I got a whole nother sort of disdain for that man. Like, I just, ooh, you, ooh. Don't, like, there are people in relationships just like that right now. That man and that wife was, it's people living just like that right now. It's people living just like that right now. The man and the husband and the wife. Like, that's crazy to me. Yeah, that is a whole nother. Y'all don't watch that movie. Don't watch that movie. That movie is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Don't watch it, okay? Oh no. Tina, should I watch the movie? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. This is not a movie. That is not a recommended. I just keep getting mad. I'm like, what? Tell somebody to watch that. So yeah, that is that movie, y'all. That movie, it was that. That's a whole different. I ain't seen nothing that was that bad. That is no. That's the worst movie I've done seen in my life. Like, I just don't remember a movie being that gross. Like, to show a man in their entirety of what they is and what they do and how they talk and how they treat women. Girl, it was his daughter. It's still, you know what I'm saying? You be like, and just to know that these people are still with them. People are still allowing them access to their daughters. Her little girl told her, Tina, don't damn fucking cry. Her little girl told her before she told that it was her daddy that's doing this, when they thought it was just their daddy. And they used to ask their mama, where did they meet their daddy? And she just said, I've known him almost my whole life. But she was like, when we get out of here, you need to divorce daddy. And I want to say this. That little girl was 12. If a 12-year-old know, all that she know is that basement. She born there, never seen outside. She knows that her mother shouldn't be with this man. I'm trying to see how the hell women be saying that how the mama upstairs 50 something saying she didn't know she shouldn't been with this man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't make sense. This little baby don't know nothing about nothing. She don't know nothing about sex. She don't know nothing about nothing. She know one thing. This a fucked up. He treat you bad. How do people that's with somebody who treat them bad, why you marry him? Why do you have kids with them? Why do you keep... I don't understand that. Only way I can understand that is the people who like that sort of thing. Now, some people do like bad treatment. Just like I like good treatment, there are people who like bad treatment. That's what I think. I think it's gotta be people who like that because there is too much of them accepting that. You cannot keep accepting that. Me, baby, you raise your voice a little bit too much. Baby, I'm like, oh no, no. Baby, I gotta go. Baby, you gotta worry about talking to me no. Baby, look, you can neglect me enough not to care how my day was, and I'm out. That's what I'm saying. Like, so some just say they got a man. I ain't say D said that. I ain't say that. It's like, hell no. Yeah, no, it's a no for me, son. No sunshine, no friends, no nothing. She had absolutely nothing. She had nothing to compare this man to. The only boy every man she ever seen was her daddy. And then after that, because she the oldest, was her brothers. She have no examples. At this point, they don't even have a TV. So she have no examples of a man. All she know is, when we get out of here, mama, you need to divorce him. That's why can't nobody tell me. See, first of all, that wouldn't be a thing. Free will wouldn't be a thing. You can't say something, you have a choice, if it was actually no choice at all. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't... I know I live my life by choice. By whatever choice I make. I know I can make a bad choice and then this can happen. I know this. So I'm knowing other people have this same thing. Whether you treat people good or whether you treat people bad. You have a choice. Some people choose to not. Oh, girl. And it's just like the movie. Because he said, this is how that is in real life. He said, whenever you behave, okay, he's talking to a grown-ass woman. Whenever you behave, then you'll get rewarded. That means he'll bring her something like a cup or a TV, a table. He was like, you earn stuff. So you do stuff, you earn stuff. How about I don't want your shit? How about just let me out and you ain't got to worry about me no more, bro? I'm just get out your hair. How about what? And these are relationships that people are in. Her mama was the same way though. Upstairs, she was like, I want to get a private investigator. He was like, no, you already spent $5,000 when you went to Florida to search. I ain't paying for nothing. So one time her mom was like, this is like 15 years of them being in the basement. The mom was like, I'll pay for it myself. I'll get a job. Bitch, you, girl, I want to beat that mama up. I hate, and I'ma just say this for what it is. I hate hoes like that. I do not like hoes who pick a man's happiness over their kids. Fuck that nigga. And I don't care if he the one that gave you the kids. Your kids is your priority first. What is you talking about? This man, first of all, it wouldn't even have to be a choice if your nigga was something. He ain't shit. So you mean to tell me You not working to find your daughter so you can sit up in the house. Girl, I want to beat everybody up. Oh, no. Let me tell you this. I do not have no sympathy. I do not empathize, and I empathize with every motherfucking body. I'm a fucking counselor. I do not have no empathy for no woman. And at this point, when you have a baby, I don't care if it's 14, 15, you are now a fucking woman. That is who comes after you. You brought life here. I do not like them type. I don't. After that, the mama in the movie had no point to me, no purpose. Why is you even here? This man fucking your daughter in the basement making kids. Bro, why is you here? That's why they talk to you like that. Because you so much of you the reason why he look at you like you ain't shit. Because you've proven it by staying with him. What you talking about? He already know he ain't shit. He like, oh, this bitch stay with me. She don't. I'm gonna just go. Cause I finished this. Raw. So yeah, that's the movie with the girl in the basement. Child, look, that's the trigger. It's very triggering. It gives very much narcissistic asshole men. It gives very much abused women who don't want to go nowhere because at this point, because what? Because you got a roof over your head. It be that for me. Girl, it be the little petty shit for me. Because you got food, but you have a daughter who's not being fed. That's what I'm talking about. You don't even know if your daughter eating or not. That you gave birth to, that you raised for 16 years. You don't even know if she eating. Girl, damn tight. At this point, I feel like with domestic violence, I feel like, yes, you should keep the domestic violence shelters where when the women want to get out, they are able to get out. Do I think everybody should keep on sitting up here coddling women who stand with men who are raping, abusing, beating, I don't think that should still be a thing. Because let me say this. If the reason why the women are doing that, they getting some type of joy out of it, for a lack of a better word. And the joy be when he nice to them. So when he's nice, they like, oh, I love him so much. It's just dumb. It's so dumb that I don't even want to say what they get out of it, because I don't want them to feel like it's okay if they stay and get that out of him. If ever a person can say or would say or be in a situation, that would never be a time on this earth, me as a woman, me as a mom, that would be a choice. My kid wouldn't have that to worry about. Neither would nobody else in my life. Like, there's no choice before my kid. Like, that's it. Now, if you do something as a grown-ass adult man, they father, okay, that puts you in a situation, because everything is situational and everything is a choice. Whatever choice you make, that's on you, but I'm not making those bad choices with you that's going to take me away from my kids or take my kids away from me. And if I do, if a situation happens where I done lost one of my kids, you can best believe I'm going to get them. I'm not choosing no man over my kid in no situation. None. None. Ever. Women like to be told it's okay sometimes. It's not. It's not. And just because you want that sort of to be put back into you, that's still not gonna make it okay. And when the end of days come, you still gonna have to pay for that. See, because what you looking at is this earthly, worldly things that you looking at. Because I don't care what nobody tell you, whether it's your mama, brother, or your sister. They gonna always see what you didn't do. Okay? People can say all day, oh, you such a good person. Immediately after that, where your kids? Okay? Not where your man. Where your kids are, your kids are. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go because this is too much. It's too much. That movie